Oh, hello everyone. This is Omio. In this video, I will be talking about crystal stones that we could use for protection or to raise our energy. You know, that's our aura, the aura around us. So, first of all, I work with herbs and roots. But in the early days of my evolution, that was when I first got started on this path. One of the stones that first came to me was rose quartz. You know, back in the days, I would, you know, I didn't see them as anything, to be honest with you. I know they are all beautiful, but I would just sort of look at them and think, oh, you know, they are beautiful. I could use them, you know, for decorations and stuff like that. But it was later on that this living consciousness revealed themselves to me. And so the first stone that I actually have an encounter with was rose quartz. So, but I mean, for the purpose of this video, I would be talking about protection stones, that is, stones that we could use to protect our aura, you know, so that negativity, you know, will not get to us. You know, an example of that would be, say, for example, if you work in a challenging environment or you're faced with a situation that might be a bit challenging. So this sort of stone can help in that sense. The first stone that I will talk about is amethyst. Now, hi there, Taxi. So this stone is energy healing stones, and I remember in the early days of my journey, you know, my evolution, like I said earlier on, these stones was one of the ones that actually helped me, you know, to develop myself. You know, so it's a sort of like a psychic stones as well. You could, hello darling, Taxi. You know, so you could use this stone if you're someone that would want to grow your, you know, want to move forward with your, you know, your spiritual life. You know, if you, I believe in dream records and stuff like that, and the universe, and that you actually wanted to develop yourself more. So this stone can help. It's called amethyst. I'll show you. This is one of the one. I've got quite a lot of it. This is cluster. This is amethyst cluster. So you can see it. Is, you know, they're really beautiful. They're sort of like a purplish sort of color. You know, I've got them in a spear form as well. This is a cluster, and this is a spear. You know, sort of represent the universe. It's sort of a wholenessness about it. So that is amethyst. It's really good stone. You know, so that's the one that goes under my pillow at night. So I've got quite a lot of, you know, of amethyst, and then it's a sort of a protection stone as well. You know, so it's not only for, you know, spirituality alone. It's sort of a peaceful sort of stones. There's a sense of calmness about it if you look at it. You know, it's just beautiful. So I mean, you would probably want to get one of that. That is really good to start with. And here I've got selenite. Now, this is a beautiful selenite. As you can see, beautiful. This is just something about selenite. Light. All light. Pureness, you know, about selenite. You know, it sort of cleanses your aura. This is really good if you, for everyday life, you can use it. You can use it for protection. It does not absorb, there's no way, you know, negativity will come around you if you have selenite around you. It never needs cleansing, so you be careful around it. You don't use water to clean it. It actually does not need cleansing at all. It actually cleanses other stones. Say you have like a rose quartz. I'll come to that later on. So you can, sometimes I tend to put them together like this, because selenite will clean all other stones. So in my background, actually, from Oshun, that's my deity. We actually call crystal stones altar, you know, and that's water, because Oshun is a water goddess, right? Okay, so it's hard where you go to any river that you will not find stones. So they're usually like, you know, 5 and 6 together all the time. So that's the way selenite works. This goes under my pillow as well at night. So this is my nighttime pals here, and it's really, really good selenite. You can use it to clean your aura. You know, say if you've been around negative people, or you've been out, or someone, you know, they probably you had some visitors that you don't really, you think there's something not too right about them. Then you could use selenite to clean yourself, your aura, your house. You could have, you know, one by your front door, you know, from the inside, not outside. You know, this is really good. It is pure light selenite. So that is the second one, right? The third one I've got here is called black tourmaline. Now I've got like a, hold on, I've got a pure rocks of it. So this is a spare tourmaline. Thanks, darling. So this is a raw tourmaline. You can see this is a raw one, and that's a spare form. So for tourmaline is a sort of you could use it as a back to send stone, sort of. You know, you could use it for as a grounding stone as well. You know, it promotes self-confidence. Say someone that's a bit timid in themselves, or maybe they are going through some stuff that actually affect their self-confidence, you know, then tourmaline will be good in that sense. There's a lot of different color of tourmaline. We have green, red, watermelon and stuff, but today I'm talking about black tourmaline. You see, so it stops all negativity. This is really good stone. If you think you're being attacked, or there's a spell, someone's casting a spell on you, or, you know, black tourmaline will stop that fast. I've worked all these stones. These are the stones that I've actually worked with. So this is not, I'm talking from my own personal experience in this video. So, you know, black tourmaline is really, really good stone. It goes to work fast. It's one of those stones that you would notice the effect immediately. You know, because there's some stones that they will start their work slowly, and then gradually increase their tempo. But black tourmaline will go straight to work. You see, so that's black tourmaline. I think that's the third one, because today I'm talking about 5 different stones. Now this is a black obsidian. You can see it's beauty. Earlier, can you see it? There's some sort of like stars in it. You know, earlier in the day I was holding it up, you know, outside. I was thinking, oh my God, look inside. It's almost like you've got like stars, you know, in this stone. It's just beautiful. But, you know, it's also a good stone for protecting yourself. It's actually a back-descended stone, black tourmaline. I've got the bracelets as well. You know, I've got the earring, even though I'm not using that today. You know, so, you know, I love to wear my stones as jewelry. So it's not only when I'm holding them that they can help me. You know, I sort of, you know, wear them, you know, sort of match my spiritual life and my physical life together. That way you get more, you know, you can benefit more from this living consciousness, you see. So that's black tourmaline. You know, the way it works is that it doesn't matter what it is. If someone is casting a spell on you, or you think something is working against you, get your black tourmaline. It stops it immediately. And then for as long as you think that attack continues, then always have your black tourmaline with you. I mean, I cannot stress enough how powerful this stone is. It's one of my favorite stones. Yeah, because I call these stones my rocks, actually, my babies. You know, they're just beautiful. You know, if you're someone that, you know, actually believe in this universal gift that we've been given, you know, you spend time with them, you meditate with them, they'll talk to you, you know, ask them if one come into your life, you know, why are you here? You know, I know you're here to help me, But what actually is it that, you know, the reason why you've chosen to come into my life at this point in time? And trust me, they would reveal to you. You might actually see in your dream, and, you know, they would talk to you in ways that would, you know, you come to have a relationship with them. You know, I call them my babies, my rocks. You know, I've got, you know, so many stones I can't know, but I'm going to start to speak about my rocks. You know, maybe in my next video, it might be one at a time. But the reason why I'm doing this 5 at a time is to actually support. I had some emails actually, and then asking me about what stone they could use for protection and stuff like that. Or you know, because in my video on YouTube, you would see that I in the past have had videos treating back to sender herbs, stuff like that, love herbs. So so they wanted to know more about, you know, stones, and that's why I'm doing this video, this one in particular. So it's to these 5 stones. If you can get them, you can get, I mean, you don't have to get big ones like this one. You can get like a, hold on a minute, like some will come like a tumble stone like this. You know, they're really, so you can get like these 5 stones and then have them in this sort of bag, this beautiful mojo bag, and then you can just put the 5 stones in this bag, and then you can carry, you know, carry them every day. Have them in your purse, your bag, your briefcase, or whatever, and at night you know, could take it out and put it under your pillow. This is, so, you know, it's really good. So it's not only, you know, all these are universal gift to us, you know, so it depends how we use them, but they're there to help us on this journey while we're here. And now if we do not use them, this is up to us. The universe is so great like that. It's so loving. Everything that we need, he's, you know, giving us. So it's up to us if we want to make use of it or not. So that's what I'm going to talk about today, about these 5 beautiful stones. I believe I spoke about amethyst. This is amethyst, and that's a cluster one. And what next? Selenite. Here's the selenite, beautiful stone. Look at it. I love my selenite. It's, you know, I love what my kids say, oh, mommy, you're in love with all of them. I love my, I say, okay. This is a black obsidian. Yeah. There's the one with the star inside. Stars, stars, stars. Look, that's black obsidian. And this is a rose quartz. Yeah, I didn't, did I mention something about rose quartz? Right, actually, this is one of the stones. This is the first stone that came to me personally in my dream, this rose quartz. Some people will think, oh, it's only about love. Blah, 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 blah. No, love is good. It depends on where you're looking at it. Self-love is one thing. So if it's going to open your heart chakra, that is, it will help you to love more and people to love you. And not only that, it will raise your vibration. Any stones that you use that raise your vibration, it also protects you. Because when the light around you, that's your aura, it's just beaming with light. There's no way evil or any form of negativity can come in. So that's why some people do not understand. So as soon as you mention rose quartz, oh, I'm not looking for love. And you don't looking for love, then you're going to come around and say, oh, no one likes me. You already said it. Everything you say would happen. So rose quartz is really good. You know, it opens your heart chakra. It helps you to give love and receive love back in return. You know, you just, if you do not give something, there's no way anyone is going to give it back to you. It, you know, raises your vibration around you. That's the light around your aura. You know, so at night, during the day, always have your rose quartz with you. I believe rose quartz is also about peace, you know, happiness and stuff like that. But I mean, for me, mostly the reason why I'm in love with rose quartz is the way it raises my vibration. You know, that's the aura around me. You know, strengthening me, sort of a power stone. You know, so for me, I love rose quartz. You know, I've got in different shapes, spare rocks, you know, name it. I've got it. So this is what we're gonna be talking about today, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.